We're just normal men.
What do you mean, normal men?
We're just innocent men.
It's time for Side Scrollers with me, Stuttering Craig.
Oh, wow. Right on the tip. Just on the tip.
And Blabs. Co-hosted by our friends from around the internet.
There is a portion of Norway where it is legally required to carry a firearm at all times.
If you're just a normal man looking for common sense in this crazy-ass world, you've come to the right place. And now, broadcasting from our homes from around the internet, it's time for Side Scrollers.
Okay, you ready? Open wide!
Oh, it's me, everybody. It's clappy time. What's going on, everybody? Welcome out to Side Scrollers on YouTube.com and Rumble.com, and most importantly, SideScrollersPlus.com. What's going on, everybody? Good to see you, man. We got a big show today. Lots going on. Joined by straight from Guam, everybody. Look at the camera work being put in by Blabs.
Those claps, by the way.
What's that?
What were those claps? Was that you? Is that you? Are you doing that? Is Mulan gonna enter sometime soon?
No. It's just exciting stuff, you know?
Oh, StreamYards. Okay, having fun
There we go.
there. You're missing the one sound, though. This is the best one.
Bro!
That's right.
But you just killed the audio. You just killed the music.
Oh, well, listen. Bro wins.
Fucking A, goddammit.
Cold entrance. Let's
Yeah.
go.
All right, here we are.
Guys.
Blabs is here joining us from Guam, or the Rumble studio, which is great. I don't know if anybody could tell, but Blabs,
No. Literally everything is green, including my water bottle.
that's right. Why are you in Florida?
I decided to visit and just live here. No, I'm kidding. We have an event on Saturday. Can I say it? Like, we already announced it. Queen of the Week, everybody! Yeah!
That's right. Happening this Saturday. It's going to be great.
Mhm.
You can see the wonderful queens joining us.
That's right.
You see Kay, you see Meg, you see Blabs, you see Des, all competing for the title of Queen of the Week. We'll get to that in just a little bit. Speaking of
Sports
queens,
Resorts, let's go.
Wii Sports Resorts.
I'm so excited. I was texting Mally and Kay last night, and I'm like, I got the ninja mode in the bag.
I don't know if we're playing that.
What? Yes, we are. I've decided we are.
Oh,
The sword
okay.
fighting one, we are.
Okay. Well, so in addition to having those wonderful ladies on commentary, will be myself and Kirsha once again. It should be a great time. So myself and Kirsha on commentary, the ladies doing their thing, and Phoenix twisting and tweaking as they're going to be waggling and doing all the stuff. This coming up this Saturday. It's going to be a great time. I'll be joining Blabs and Phoenix and the rest of the crew on Friday next week, and so it should be an eventful week, to say the least. Doing a lot of things while we're out there, taking advantage of a lot of things, which is great. With that said, speaking of queens, joining us today on this wonderful Monday, Yellow Flash. Hello, Yellow Flash.
Hey,
What's up, girl?
you should have used the Blabs Playboy bunny for the thumbnail.
Oh, you know what? You're right. I should definitely do that. As a matter of fact, I will make that adjustment before the end of the show.
Right now.
Literally just totally derail everything. Try to do that while I'm talking to you. Flash, what's been going on with you, my dude?
Just holiday fun, like most people. Did a lot of family shit over the past couple of days and had a great time.
I today, after eating my weight in everything the last few days, I am starting my first ever Craig Christmas cut, starting today. Where that means
Look at that alliteration. I'm really proud of you.
Thanks, appreciate that, Blabs. Doing my best. I'm
Well
doing
done.
my best to do a little bit of cut, a little bit of just gonna not eat. That's the key. That's the key. Someone who doesn't need to cut, looking fine, with children just running around somewhere in the world. It's Mitsu.
Oh, I've told that story before a million times. Hi, everybody. Hi, chat.
Hi.
What's going on with you, my dude?
Not much. Being disappointed because I was promised goddamn Half-Life 3 last week or 2 weeks ago, and I still haven't gotten my announcement yet. It's happening. I'm going to get it. I just can't wait.
So
I hear it's on the Steam page now. It's got its own Steam page.
I don't think it's, what is it? It has an ID. Nobody knows if that's the ID for Half-Life 3. We should probably say that first. But it's very clearly something new that they just shoehorned in there. And they didn't say if it was Portal or Team Fortress or Half-Life 3, but it's Half-Life 3. So we'll see what happens.
You know what's amazing about that is I honestly didn't know what you were talking about until like the next day. I was like, oh shit, Mitsu was talking about Half-Life, and I had no idea what you're talking about. But now I do, which is great. And we all know that Half-Life 3 is not happening again and hasn't been happening for a decade.
How dare you?
I enjoyed watching Mitsu Spurg last week and the week before that of Half-Life. That's all I saw on Twitter. Half-Life is happening, and then nothing, and then silence.
I am not giving up. I am not giving up. It's just been a holiday weekend. We all take a break, and now we're right back into it.
Let's be real though, right?
I
Like,
believe you.
no matter what happened, let's say they dropped Half-Life 3. They did a shadow drop, and they're like, hey, guess what? After 15 years of waiting, here's Half-Life 3, and it became like the internet darling for the day. Even if they did that, it would still suck because no matter what they did with that game, the expectations for you in particular are so high that they could never, ever, ever be met.
Yeah, I don't think you could please anybody with it, really, because everyone's going to expect it to be just the greatest thing ever made because of how long it's been.
15 years I've heard folks talking about it. I don't subscribe to it anymore. I think you just got to put it out there. I think Valve will eventually come up with a completely new revolutionary way to approach physics in video games. And if they haven't already, they will soon. And they will just put that game out there and it'll be the best goddamn game of all time.
Oh, is that right?
But
the best goddamn game of all time. You know what would be funny is if somebody came out, like Half-Life has half-life -3. If somebody just came out with like Half-Life, one word, 3. So
actually spell it out. Spell it to 3.
Right. Yeah, someone should definitely do that. I think that'd be really, really funny. But Half-Life 3 is finally here. That'd be huge. And it's just like a gotcha game or something. You know?
Oh, I'd be so pissed. A gotcha game for my phone. You're just tapping on your phone. And it's just Gordon. He's got a crowbar. He's just beating up heb crabs as they jump at him.
Oh my gosh. Well, look, big show today. We're going to be getting into just, it seems like every day we look at Twitch and we go like, can you hit a new low? And they go, no. You just wait, because they've done it again, as somehow they've managed to ban someone making a joke about dogs getting shocked, but not the guy shocking said dog. So we'll get to that. The Great Reset has 100% been confirmed. A lot of people have been talking about this. I don't know if you guys saw this video over the weekend. It has like 20 million views. We're going to get to that very early in the show today. And Elon Musk had a really interesting interview where he talked about AI, and he had some very interesting theories, which I very much want to get into with you guys. And Zootopia 2 made like $1 zillion over the weekend, which is something that I did not expect to happen. But there we are. We're doing it. The Chinese love animals, man. They gobble that up. Blabs, you going to go see Zootopia 2?
I watched the first one only once. I did have fun with it, but I have no intention of seeing the second one in theaters. However, like everyone and their mother seems to have made some sort of cameo in that movie. Like even Robert Irwin is in Zootopia 2.
Don't spoil it. All right.
It's not. It's been announced. It's not a spoiler. It's been announced like for months though. Like there was like a whole promo of all these actors who would be in the movie. Tons of them.
And including the dead Robert Irvine.
What? No, Robert Irwin. Steve Irwin's kid.
Okay. Wait. Okay. So I'm getting the guys confused because there's the guy.
Steve Irwin died in like 2006. He got stabbed, right?
Okay.
By a stingray. His son, who's like 22, 23 or whatever it is making a voice cameo in the movie.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Is it as a
stingray? Wild. What?
Is it as a stingray?
Oh, that's awful, Mitsu. That was awful.
Oh.
Okay, when he died, I was so upset. I remember my mom waking me up when like 2006, and I'd be so upset. I just sat in my bed going, no.
Did you
Like, I love Steve Irwin. I have one of his board games. They made a Crocodile Hunter board game with a little alligator goes.
I
Did they?
love that. I love that. That's what got her pissed. Like that's like you, how
Steve
dare you?
Irwin, he's fantastic.
By the way, I thought you were talking about this entire time. I thought you were talking about Robert Irvine, like the the restaurateur. You know, this guy, the guy from Food Network who shows up everywhere. This guy right here.
Oh, I didn't even know who that was.
This guy.
I have no idea who that is.
I like to see this guy in Zootopia. This he's like,
Maybe he is. Apparently, like I said, everyone and their mother seems to have been cast in that movie, so maybe he's in it.
I thought you were referring to what is it, Robert England, the guy who plays Freddy Krueger.
Listen, the world can only
Today,
hope.
where are we?
Well, you're
Not
you're,
here.
You're in Florida, which is good.
Thank you.
We're off in La La Land. All right. Well, look, we have that going on. And a quick reminder, it is Cyber Monday. Remember Cyber Monday? Remember that was like a thing? Is this still a thing, Cyber Monday?
They still do all those deals.
They
and
still
stuff.
try, but I mean, it feels like Black Friday is Cyber Friday. Like everything's
Yeah.
online.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
They just kind of merged at this point.
well, I'll tell you this right now. A lot of you guys are taking advantage of the greatest deal we've ever offered on Side Scrollers Plus, which is 50% off. It literally ends today. So use promo code DEAL. There's all the promo image you need. Use promo code DEAL over at Side Scrollers Plus. You get access to Queen of the Wii, as well as all the good things we got going on over there at the Real Game Awards and Rumble Premium. So $50 for the entire year. It literally ends today. Make sure you guys take advantage of it. Like, we have more Plus members than we've ever had before. We encourage you to join. Take advantage of it now. It will never be this low again. I promise you that. This is literally the lowest we can offer it. On the back end of locals, it's like, what percentage do you want to offer? Between 1% and 50%. It doesn't allow 51%. So we offered 50%. This is it. Just giving you a heads up. Okay. So go over to Side Scrollers Plus. What's the promo code, Blabs?
Deal.
That's right. Deal right there. So
Deal with the deal.
that's right. All right. We got our Montez goal ready to go today, but we would obviously much prefer you guys to become a Side Scrollers Plus member today. That would be outstanding.
You need to have a Montez for member goal.
Let's do it. Let's say we get 20 new members today. We will join you. We will do a Montez. Does this sound good? I'll keep track of it on the back end over on Side Scrollers Plus, and you guys can go in and say hi to the chat. The chat's always wickety whack over there. They're Looney Tunes over there, and I love it.
Wildin', as the youth say.
Wildin', no cap.
Wildin'.
Wild and no cap. Are we on ridiculousness? Is that what we're doing?
I was about to say, where's
for real.
For real.
Calm down, Nick Cannon.
Real.
Yeah.
I need to get like one of them broccoli haircuts, and then I'll be really like the youth.
Wow, that's incredibly racist.
I thought you were just trying to dress up like Bob Ross.
That's so
Wow, I
Wait,
apologize.
How is the broccoli haircut racist? Everybody gets a broccoli haircut these days. Like all the kids do. All the young dudes.
Well,
all the young
speaking of
dudes.
racist slurs, have you seen they're trying really hard? Like they're mad because Trump said retard.
No.
He called Tim Walz a retard, so now they're pushing again to try to make that a slur. And it's like, no, you retard, it's here to stay.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And I love that. So there was 2 posts today that went viral on X that I saw of these people like grandstanding about why you shouldn't say retard. And it's just so great to go to the comments and see everybody saying, okay, retard, shut up, retard.
It's pretty. It is pretty exciting to know that you can say whatever you want again.
I love it.
Yeah,
Finally.
I think it's great.
pretty fun. Including Steve Irwin died from a. Oh, sorry, Blabs. Sorry. Just want to bring you.
Respect him.
Respect
He was
him.
great. He's
Mm.
great.
Okay, noted. Thank you, Blabs. All right. We always like to start the show with a little disappointment. So we're going to do that now with Blabs today in gaming history. You ready, Blabs?
I'm ready, Freddie.
Today in gaming history with Blabs.
That's me.
Okie dokie, Blabs. What do we have today here on Today in Gaming History?
Well, today is December 1st, so a pinch and a punch for the first of the month, as the cool people say. But also,
Is that
Mega
all the
Man
cool people with the
X3 was-
mushroom hat, with the mushroom hair?
Shut up. Mega Man X3 was released in Japan in 1995. We have the Wii Fit board and the game releasing back in Japan in 2007. And then Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege was released back in 2015. Ta-da! How about that Wii Fit board? Don't you love it when you step on and it insults you? It's like, step on. Oh, I love that. It's so insulting. Freaking love
Yes,
that.
yes, 5 foot heavy. Yes, 5 foot, 100-pound girl. You are fat.
That's
Yes,
right.
that's literally what happened every single time. It would be like, it would show the bar and go, bzzz, but I'm like, oh. Very insulting. I love it.
All right, Fatty, this is what you missed.
Oh,
All right, some noticeable games that you missed today. I'll tell you, Blabs, you did do a very good job today. But
X3 was great.
What?
some noticeable games that you missed. You did bring up Mega Man X3, which a lot. I got to be honest, I kind of bounced after 2, and I know a lot. Went up to like Mega Man X7.
It's up to 7.
Yeah, yeah,
6, for sure.
6 or 7.
I mean,
I don't remember.
No, Craig. No. I did that yesterday. I was about to say like 6 and 7, and I was like, fuck.
They all suck after Super Nintendo, except for the new Mega Man 8-bit ones they made.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think everything after PlayStation, it's downhill.
Yeah. X3 was good because what is it? You could unlock the Zero Saber at some point, the Z Saber towards the end of the game, which that thing fucking ruled.
Holy shit!
Oh, although I do like the Mega Man Zero games on Game Boy Advance.
These are all part of the Mega Man X. Mega Man X.
Yes,
all
there's
the way to.
There's a lot of Mega Man X shit. Yeah.
Then there's Mega Man Extreme. Is this a Game Boy Color title set between X2 and X3? Mega Man Extreme 2. Like they're putting games in between games now. Like,
yeah. Shadows of the Empire.
Oh, okay. Well, look, think about this. Talk about overdoing it. From 1993 to 2004.
Command Mission. What a tactical RPG. What?
Yeah, it wasn't very good.
Is that good? No.
It was okay.
It's just what everybody wanted when it comes to Mega Man X games, is tactical RPGs.
Yes.
Well, we said that with, I mean, who would have wanted a Mario tactical RPG? But that Mario and Rabbids game is all right. I mean, if you can make it work.
If you can make it work. Well, they didn't.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like it was a big hit.
Some other noticeable games that you missed today, Blabs, include Samurai Showdown 3 Blades of Blood, which has one of the best names ever in video game history, Blades of Blood. Vigilante 8, Second Offense. Sword of Mana for the Game Boy Advance right there. There's a Dragon Quest Heroes game right there. Prince of Persia, The Two Thrones for the PlayStation 2 and GameCube, Blabs.
Yeah, I did not play that one. I did the one on the Wii. So I think that was like 2008, I think it was, that Prince of Persia one. But all I remember was, this way, my prince, and follow me, my prince. And that's all the lines I remember. I don't even know what the hell the point of the game was.
Mm.
Yeah. But how about that Wii Fit?
But how about that Wii Fit?
Yeah.
How about that James Cameron Avatar the game?
I didn't even know there was a game for that.
What's that look like?
Why?
Here's the thing about Avatar. It's the most popular movie that nobody gives a shit about. Nobody cares. I don't know. I gotta be honest. I think the whole Avatar thing, I think it's money laundering. I don't think there's any way in hell. There's no way in hell.
Giant Hollywood gay op.
I just don't
know.
understand.
He's totally right. Critical Drinker put a video out on this, and he was right. Like, no, I don't see any fan theory. There's like usually every franchise you look up YouTube, you can find fan theory videos, canon video, like all kinds of shit. There's nothing on Avatar.
That's true.
People excited? Like, isn't the movie coming out in a couple weeks? And there's like,
and no one's talking about it.
Exactly.
But you know it's going to make $1 billion.
Weird.
How? That's what's crazy.
Chat, let us know if you're going to be watching Avatar in a couple of weeks in theaters.
I would actually love to know that.
Here's the game. It actually looks pretty okay. I mean, if you're just looking at it in the first 10 seconds that we've seen it.
Yeah.
So
if you're a big fan of Insect Glaive and Monster Hunter, you love this game.
Yeah, and saving the environment, let's go get it.
Do you get to play as like Greta Thunberg or some shit?
You get to play as the blue alien guys, which once again, what are they called? The Navi? Is that what they are? The Navi?
Yeah,
Navi.
Navi.
So, yeah.
I don't know. I don't. Okay. All right. Some other noticeable games that you missed today, Blabs. MX
I really
versus.
didn't. I didn't miss anything.
Okay. MX versus ATV Reflex for the DS, PS3, and PSP. Rogue Warrior right there. We also saw Fortune Street. Remember they tried to do Fortune Street? They tried to turn that into a thing, and people rejected. This was it was meant to be kind of like a Mario Party-ish style game. At least that's how it was sold on the Wii. And I think it actually sold pretty well, if I remember correctly.
What is that? Mario Party Smash Brothers, basically?
I don't remember what the deal
was.
Was.
Slime next to him from Dragon Quest? What is that?
Yes.
It's Fusion Frenzy Mario.
It was weird. It was Nintendo and Dragon Quest universes in a board game that challenged them for real estate and stock markets.
What?
Yes, I don't know.
That's probably huge in Japan, I bet.
Yeah.
Don't even understand it. So there's that. Mario Kart 7 for the 3DS. Pretty good Mario Kart. Pretty good.
Blabs!
Oh, geez.
Why wasn't this on there?
Because I want to put the Wii Fit board on. That's literally it.
You could have kept Wii Fit.
Yeah.
I
Oh, good comeback, Blabs.
Way to really sell your justification.
She's on top of it today, guys.
One of the most important was great.
One of the most important video games in history, The Crew, released for the PlayStation 4. You guys obviously know why this is one of the most important games in video game history, right? Because it's leading to all the regulation that's happening over in the UK with Stop Killing Games. That was the game that kind of started the whole thing there. So that's kind of interesting stuff that could potentially inadvertently be one of the most important video games ever made. Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six
That was on my
Siege.
list.
Mm-hmm.
Still going strong.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. People will be
Shout out
upset
Ubisoft.
about Xenoblade Chronicles 2
Banger.
not being on the list. Blabs.
That's a great game.
Mm-hmm.
Wii Fit board.
Sorry. I'm just gonna flip you up there. There we go, Blabs. Thank you.
Wow.
River City Girls 2. This was the River City Ransom's, I guess, spiritual successor or something like that. I know a lot of people really liked River City Girls, and then they made like a second one, and this was released in 2022. So there's peak silliness going on in that. And then today, Marvel Cosmic
that's
Invasion.
out today?
Yes,
Yeah.
today.
Oh shit. Getting it
I
right now.
know. I know. People are saying it could be one of the best beat 'em ups of all time.
You're gonna stack up against Streets of Rage 2 and 4 and Turtles in Time, and then you're gonna and the X-Men and the Simpsons arcade games, and you're gonna stack up against that and say it's equal to or better than that. You got a lot of work to do on that one, my friend.
What is everyone's favorite beat 'em up?
Streets of Rage 2.
Okay.
That's a fucking banger of a game. So
Yeah.
I'm going with Turtles in Time. Specifically,
it's so good.
Specifically the Super Nintendo version.
Yes.
Because I think honestly, in the music is better on the Super Nintendo version.
Mm-hmm.
And it's got a couple more stages. It looks just as good as the arcade, except it's only 2 players. But I think in that case, I do think the Super Nintendo version is more polished.
Okay, so there's a lot here. There was, what was the game? Castle Crashers? Was it Castle Crashers?
Oh, that's a great one. Yeah,
I forgot about Castle Crashers. This game's
great. Beat 'em
good.
up.
That's the Newgrounds boys.
So Turtles in Time is spectacular, but let's not look past. I'm telling you, the new Turtles game is the new one that just came out. What was it called? Mutant Mayhem or whatever it was?
Shredder's Revenge or something
Shredder's
like
Revenge.
that.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
that is spectacular. That is a spectacular beat 'em up. Streets of Rage 4 is great. Like, don't discount the new stuff just because it's new. Like, the new stuff is really, really good. And I know nostalgia is a very powerful drug, but I'm telling you, the new beat 'em ups, it is a golden age when it comes to these things. And you want to go, like, this weekend I actually went to the arcade with my daughter, and down here in North Texas, I'm telling you right now, guys, this is the best arcade I've ever been to. Okay. And I don't say that lightly. I've been to some of the best arcades in the world. I've been to up in Chicago, the one up there that everyone clamors about. I've been to the Akihabara in Japan. I've been to these arcades. I'm telling you, there's one in North Texas here called I think it's called Press Start Play, I believe it is. Guys, we're going to do an event here. I don't know how or why, or I just want to do an event at this because it is so stinking impressive. It has games that have never been released. It has a Beavis and Butthead game that's never been released in it. It has
what?
Yes,
That
it's
sounds
insane.
amazing.
Dude. I'm telling you. Anyways,
Is it a beat 'em up? What is it?
it is a beat 'em up. Yes. Yeah.
And it's only in Japan?
Texas?
No, it's never been released. Period. It was a prototype, and they have it in the arcade. It's spectacular. Anyways, I was at this arcade this weekend and I played the new Ninja Turtles beat 'em up. That was newish, I'd say 2014 or so. And it didn't have the same feel. I think that's the thing about like Turtles in Time is the feel of the game. Like there's weight to when you hit. And as you're going through in this game, you don't really feel that weight as you're hacking and slashing and hitting these characters and stuff. I think that's one of the things that Turtles in Time does spectacularly well, and that's what a good beat 'em up does. When you make contact with somebody, you feel the boom, boom, boom with the impact of it and the sound effects and such. So,
So the next time I'm in Texas, can we go?
1000%.
Okay, good.
If I can, yeah, go ahead.
I was just gonna say this explains why you like 4 so much, because four has a lot of weight behind everything that you're doing when it comes to like Streets of Rage and stuff like that. And then I saw a couple folks bringing up Streets of Rage remake, which is fucking phenomenal. That's a fan made remake over like 8 to 10 years by one dude who was a Spanish guy and one other guy, and they released it. And then the next day, Sega was like, "You can't do that," but it's already on the internet, so you can go find it wherever. It combines 1, 2, 3, and a couple new stages and some cheat codes. If you find it out there and you love beat 'em up Streets of Rage remake, go play it right now. Just do it.
Just bought Cosmic Invasion. I know it was out today.
That a boy.
The fuck is that all like? Usually they release this stuff on Tuesdays. Kind of confused on why it's coming out on Monday.
Can I show you guys this place really fast?
Yeah.
Because I actually shot this. I actually did a tour actually of it, just for us to have internally, but it's just me walking around. Let me show you this place, man. This is, there you go. Look at this. Look at this son of a bitch,
man.
Isn't this awesome?
I
know. Oh my god, it's the best.
It's so good.
So this is pretty much the first time I went, and I was like geeking out about it. I shot a video for us internally. And I'm like, we got to do an event here. We're gonna do an event. There's that Beavis and Butthead game right here. Flash.
Wipe.
Yeah, man. It's. I'm telling you, this is the best arcade I've ever been to.
Where's it in Texas?
So
Damn,
clean.
Davis, we gotta go to this arcade as soon as possible.
Where is that in Texas?
It's in North Texas in a town called Louisville, Texas, and it's right off the highway. And
which major city is it by? I don't.
It's about 25 minutes north of Dallas.
You didn't take me there when I was at the Rip. You should have taken me here.
It wasn't open yet. This just opened. Look at this game right here. Look at this Wackos game. I played this weekend. Look at how cool this setup is.
Oh, is that like is that? It's not even. It's not symmetrical. It's like tilted, isn't it?
Yes, it's tilted. Yes.
What the fuck?
I know. They got all. They got.
Just how clean everything looks, and that makes me happy.
Yes.
That too. Yes.
It's all clean. Here's the thing, guys. We're just walking through. There's all sorts of games back here as well. It just keeps
That's
going.
Huge.
This is I cannot state this enough. They said 700 people can fit in this. I want to do an event here where we like do an all-inclusive event where you go, you can play anything you want. We rent out the place, your food's included. You come
Man.
and it's just like it's 1991 again. I think this would, maybe that's what we call it, 1991 or something like that. But they have all of the games.
There it is.
All of
Simpsons.
them.
The Simpsons arcade is so good.
Got the arcade one up of that. I love it.
Mhm.
Yeah, man.
Just
I
keep
got
on
that one,
walking.
X-Men, and the
Just looks so
Turtles
clean
cabinet.
and pretty. I'm so happy to see something so clean.
Is there a DDR cabinet? I've been looking for one.
There is a DDR. There's multiple versions of DDR.
Yeah,
So-
I got to see that at some point. Chat's gonna call me the biggest nerd in history, but I used to play a lot of DDR in early college.
Hey, I'm dead serious when I say this.
What I
If
hate
we-
about DDR though is actual dance ability does not even matter.
No,
God, no.
But like, look at all the games. They have all the Play Choice 10 from the old arcade games, the old Nintendo games. They put Crash Insane Trilogy into an arcade game. They have they got the Wreck-It Ralph, Fix-It Felix. They put Cuphead in as a game. They got the Mario Deluxe. So I'm dead serious when I ask this. Chat, if we rented this place out and it was a one-night thing where we had the entire place to ourselves, are you willing to come to this? Like, because this is, when I say this is the best arcade, I truly mean this is the best arcade I've ever seen, right? Would you
They
be
have
willing to come in
Battletoads.
and hang out and like for like 4, 5, 6 hours, and we do an all-inclusive thing where you come in, all of it in there? I think this would be huge. Then the games keep going, guys. There's like 350 games. There's me just walking around. Primal Rage back here in the corners. All the Double Dragons.
Hey, look at that. I've never
Dragon
seen
2.
a Double Dragon cabinet.
Yes.
And Double
And this
Dragon
is
2 was great
fun.
too. That's another beat 'em up.
I love the first and the second one. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, it was cool.
But
So,
I've never seen the cabinets. I've only ever played them on NES.
Yeah, and I'm just geeking out while I'm talking about this, as I'm trying to describe this to everybody. We need to do an event here. We need to do an event. Oh my gosh, it's so good.
Do they
So-
have a space, right? Because you've got all the arcade cabinets too. But do they have a space where we could bring a monitor and a console and set up like
Star
a
Trek.
station to
What
just,
is
like-
that?
Yeah, there's a Star Trek.
What
Star
the
Trek
fuck
game's
is that?
actually really-
What do you do in it? Just shoot asteroids?
I think it's
The
an
Enterprise?
asteroid shooter and something else. Yeah. Which is ridiculous because why would you use the Enterprise for that? But
Well,
like,
it's got weapons. I don't know.
yeah.
Photon torpedoes.
Mitsu, what were you saying?
Pricing of
Oh.
this arcade, like, is it super expensive? All the food and whatnot.
Okay. Here's this. This is what's fucking crazy about this arcade. And I know that I'm glowing about. Listen, to be clear, I have no investment in this thing. I just feel so fucking lucky to be next to this thing. This has been open for like 2 months. Okay.
And you've been
How
going
mu-
every day, haven't you?
I wish I could. All right. How much do you think it costs to go in and play the arcade games?
I don't know, like $20.
Okay, well, is it? Are we talking about like? Is it coin based, or do you get like a wristband and you get to free play for an hour?
You get a wrist note. You get the entire day. You get all the arcade games. Now, pinball is separate, but you get like credits to play it. Okay. But here's the thing: the logic behind the pinball being separate is actually really, really good. Because what they don't want a bunch of kids. Since pinball costs so much to maintain, they what they do is they make it to where kids can't just like go in and just slap on the stuff to, they want to make sure
That's
that
fair.
you. Yeah,
That makes
and I
sense,
was
yeah.
like, that makes total sense, right? Anyways, so Mitsu, how much do you think it costs to play here all day?
Probably, I'll say 25
Okay,
for the day.
Flash,
I think $20.
it costs $13.
Get the fuck out!
Wow. Only?
$13, yes.
Now, do they have a
$13.
bar?
They do have a bar.
Oh my god!
yes.
Just run an event once a week
Let's
there.
go.
Dude,
Fucking-
are you like, I'm serious? Like, I feel like we could do this every single month. Just go and do
Shit.
fucking arcade time. It's insane.
Oh,
yes.
the Jurassic Park game. This shit fucking rules.
We
This
got
is
lethal enforcers in there.
It's so good. Lethal Enforcers is good. Oh
I-
man.
So, sorry, Mitsu, you were asking a question. You said,
Oh,
is
I
there
was
a
just
place-
wondering if there's like, because
I love those
everybody's
giant
there's-
Galaga things.
Mhm.
I
the
played
giant
one.
Galaga.
Yeah, I played
There's
one, a
so
couple
many
weeks ago.
cabinets and everything. Do they have a little side area where people could bring a console? Like if I brought a Switch and the N64, the analog 3D, and brought it down there and just started taking open challenges for like GoldenEye or something like that. Is that something that they're allowed to do at that place too?
I don't know, but in the middle of it, you'll see.
What about a side area where we do drugs?
I'll just do
Is that the
lines
whole
of
place?
cocaine. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure you can find that if you like Flash. But look right here in the middle here. This is like a place where you can order food, and they have a full place where pizza and burgers and stuff, right? So I'm sure you could probably, if you brought a CRT and then a game console, I'm sure you could go in and play at Mitsu. I think they may be, especially if you rent the place out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I think that could totally be a thing. I'm serious. Should we do this? Should we like do an experimental one? Do one night only?
I think you should.
It'd be so good. So good. Anyways, there's my video game heaven. And it just so happens to be really close to my house. It's like 30 minutes. Well, Blabs, do you want to come
fly
down?
me out with that side scroller's petty cash, and I'll be there.
Oh my God, we need to get you down here. We need to double book you for get you whenever you're signing your comics and your books. You go on down here. You have Flash or have Eric pay the bill to get you down here. I'll get you the arcade if Eric gets you down here to sign the book.
Sure.
Next year, then.
Eric July, yeah, it'll be good. We'll get Eric to pin that. That's good. So, anyways, yeah, we're gonna do something there. I don't know where. You guys have convinced me to go over there and do something now, which is great. So, all right, there's Today in Gaming History, which all started with us talking. That whole thing started with us talking about Marvel Cosmic Invasion. So,
Hey, man, I don't get to have conversations about beat 'em ups every day. I enjoyed that.
And they say we're not a video game podcast. Get fucked. Anyways, all right.
Did you even give your answer to best beat 'em up?
Oh, yeah, I would say probably the Turtles in Time or Shredder's Revenge, or they're probably.
What's Blabs's?
Jurassic World Evolution, where the dinosaurs beat up the people and eat them.
You fucking hack answer. Jesus Christ.
No beat 'em up.
I was playing it yesterday before leaving, and one of my velociraptors got out and mauled somebody, and it was actually a politician. It was like, hey, you killed a politician. What would you like to do? And I was like, pay out.
Do you still get to own the island? Like, were you still in operation?
Yeah.
All right, yeah, pay up. You're good.
Not good. It was just a politician.
Armis came into the 5, says that arcade place looks like it came from the golden age of arcades. Could easily stay there all day playing. Can't wait to try it someday. Also, respect for Irwin. Man was wrestling dinosaurs for us. Have a great week, all. Blabs, glad you got there safe. Thanks, Armis.
Yeah.
And Commodore fan came into the 5, says Avatar is just a left-wing environmentalism propaganda with evil military retelling of Fern Gully. Change my mind. Also, hope y'all had a good Thanksgiving. I sold a good chunk of my video game collection at the flea market this weekend. Feels liberating. Oh, wow. Liberating. That's interesting. Nice. Torgo says, Queen of the Wii, let the estrogenocide begin. Nice. Once again, that is included in your Side Scrollers Plus membership. Queen of the Wii, happening this Saturday, for those of you guys just popping in. Saturday night, 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central. We're doing it late this time because we're going to be doing a big pre-show starting at 5 o'clock Central Time, 6 Eastern. So going to be, or maybe I got that wrong. Maybe I think it's a 4-hour pre-show, and we're going to be doing all sorts of fun things. We'll tell you more about that throughout the week. So become a member of Plus, which is the golden story here. Lightfair on Kick resubbed, says Half-Life 3 will happen when they show it. When they show it's happening. Don't fall for the rumors again. We might been through this too many times. Shout out from Kick. Let's go, Lightfair. Good to see you. And thanks so much for that sub over on Kick. We love streaming over on Kick. John says, speaking of saying whatever you want, did you ever watch the Lunduke episode, Craig? Don't think I need to watch it to be aware of what happened. Freak Offer says, excuse me, Flash. Mega Man Legends was way ahead of its time. I love that stuff. Also, we got a betting pool on DSP's fumbling the ball for the bajillionth time.
I said the PlayStation 1 games were the last good era of Mega Man. And that's included. Mega Man Legends is a great game.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for the raid over on Rumble, Nico. Really appreciate that. Nico came in. This is the second time Nico's raided us. We appreciate that, my dude. That's awesome. And that's awesome. Thank you very much. If you guys are coming in, make sure you guys hit the follow button. We're live Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. Central Time to around 1-ish or so. And we'd love for you guys to join the show. CMN Nader says, a fart-er. Thank you, CMN Nader. Appreciate the fart humor. M.A. Mahalik. It says X-Men Arcade is a hell of a beat 'em up too. I saw like mini quarters at my local Chuck E. Cheese in that cabinet as a kid. Everybody who knows. Reese says the Crew was released today in 2014, and the Crew Unlimited team patched another Ubisoft bug recently that would render the game unplayable in June of 2029. Did Ubisoft know the game wouldn't be around? Thank you, Reese. Soul Silver says the last Avatar I accept is Avatar, The Last Airbender, and it ended in season 3. It's a good thing they didn't make a sequel or a live action movie / series of this day. Thank you, Soul Silver.
Didn't they though?
I don't know. Maximal says, Craig, I'm in for the arcade, but please give us at least until March. Lol. Also, should see if you can get a group rate for us at a local nearby hotel for a Halo, where the Halo party will be. Oh, that's right, man. That'd be great. Turn it into a LAN party. Once the arcade's closed, we just go all night and we would rent out a ballroom and just everyone can bring their CRT TVs and Halo and we play Halo all night. My God, video games are awesome. Mercenary says, Craig, can you help me? For some reason, Rumble Rants will work for me. I guess won't work for me. Keeps telling me I already own it or tells me that my account is limited to buying Rumble Rants again. I need Rumble help. Blabs, is Michael next to you?
Mike isn't in the room. It's just me, myself, and Irene.
Okay. Well, can you tell him that Mercenary says that, please?
Have Irene pass it along.
Yes.
Yeah, wait, can you pull it back up? I'll just take a photo of it.
I just closed it.
Never mind then.
Thank you. Legit K Moon says, Craig, since we're talking about beat 'em ups, have you ever played Final Vendetta? If not, give it a shot. Sounds familiar. Is that the one where there's 3 different? No, maybe that's just Vendetta. There's 3 dudes and they're all like have very distinct colors. There's like a green, a red, and a blue or something like that. No. Reese also says the only time I've been to a place like this was Dave and Buster's at Myrtle Beach. Set a date and I'll make the journey to Texas. I want in on this shit. Thank you, Reese. All right. Well, maybe we'll see what we can do. You guys are saying maybe Marchish would be fun. Maybe we can stream the experience too. That'd be great. All right. There we go. Man, that was a long ass opening of the show, but we got bogged down with arcade talk, which I appreciate. Hey, Flash, what I'm sorry. What is this video you sent me?
Wholesome content.
Okay, let's get into some wholesome content here. Look, Blabs, it's a smush face. My daughter calls this a smush face dog.
It's a Lord of the Rings reference here.
Oh, as the resident Lord of the Rings expert, here we are.
Nice. You can cut the music out when you upload it. It works very well.
That's excellent. Oh my gosh, the dog's just in on it.
Whom do you have?
Look, he looks so intense with the flower hand right there. Now, PETA's going to come along and we go like, that's animal abuse. He's just like, what's going on, Dad?
Yeah, this got a good laugh. It's not as effective without the music, I got to say.
Oh, okay.
He looks like he's wearing like a hero mask on his eyes.
Poor dogs. That's great. Well, thank you, Flash. That's one thing I go to you for is home friendly, family friendly content. And I'm
wholesome content.
I appreciate that. Flash.
Bring the halfling to Isengard.
All right.
Remember that video that came out I don't know, 15 years ago? They're taking the hobbits to Isengard, God. And then Orlando Bloom reacted to it whilst filming The Hobbit.
Mm-hmm.
It was good. The end.
Thanks, Blabs. Killer story.
Such story, so much.
Wow.
By the way, Blabs, we've been posting a lot of shorts on the channel. And pretty much what I've been doing is I've been taking your little stories just like that, which Sam, please take that and clip that.
Yeah, got
And
it.
I pretty much just put the title cool story, bro. And there's
Nice.
a running like playlist of just cool stories that you have that are just like that. So thank you
Awesome.
for that, Blabs. That's great.
No problem. I'm here to help.
You do a great job. Mercenary says, let Blabs take a photo of this one. Same account as this one without the 21. It's not letting me send Rumble rants. You're telling me I already own it or limiting my access. Here you go, Blabs.
That's
Thank
just
you.
weird, dude. That makes no sense. But I
don't
got
understand.
a photo of it. I'll send
Thank
it to
you.
Michael.
All right, excellent. Well, then, Mercenary, thank you so much for the double support there. All right, let's get into it, friends. We got a lot to talk about today. We got the Great Reset happening, which is very unsettling, as well as some Papa Meat talk today, which all ties into Twitch insanity. It's time for my favorite segment, your favorite segment, everybody in the world's favorite segment. It's time for Hard News.
Hard News.
Now, look, there was an extremely viral video that went nuts over the weekend, and it's a little clip of an interview. This lady was she was part of the tech wife mafia. Okay, her name is Nicole Shanahan. She's the ex-wife of a Google co-founder and the former running mate of RFK Jr. Okay, now remember when he was running for president, he had this lady who was going to be his vice president or whatever. Well, she was on this interview with this lady, and this lady, she looks familiar. I'm not quite super sure who she is, but this was on courtesy of Blaze TV, and this is 4 minutes and 21 seconds long, and I think it's important to highlight this because this is fucking insane. Everyone's like, oh, the Great Reset, whatever, it's just a conspiracy theory. This lady was in it and she's experienced it. Now, look, she talks a lot of nonsense here, but I think it's important for us to watch this. First and foremost, Mitsu, the Great Reset. Your thoughts?
Really? On man, I couldn't believe when I first heard that they were actually admitting to what, like, I read this because I didn't just listen to it. I read everything that she said where they were talking about Klaus Schwab and they were talking about how philanthropic work was, in they originally thought it was to help indigenous communities and black communities. Everybody was like, well, that was a good idea, but everything boiled down to the Great Reset kind of coming towards just that climate change, redistribution of wealth. That's all it really, it's just another term for the big communism. That's all it is. And for her to admit to it right now and just come out and say, hey, by the way, this entire time we were doing this to redistribute wealth, it's wild. That I would say like the gall of her to do it, but I keep thinking of Putin and Xi. Change we haven't seen in 100 years. Everything is in flux now. Everything.
I hate the climate change stuff with the well, we got to have your carbon footprint. Like, why do I need to measure my shit? Why don't, if anybody, it's all these rich people that are taking their private jets everywhere and shit, but I have to be stuffed in a fucking corner on an airplane. It's such bullshit. If you really want to do something about it, you need to do it at the higher level. Instead of using plastic, I don't know, for drinks, why don't you use glass? Why do I have to change my lifestyle? It really has a small imprint on anything. Nothing.
Yeah.
But all these people, they take private jets to go tell you how to change your life. They're all fucking fake pieces of shit. All of them.
Yeah, over the weekend, I saw this thing from Prince William talking about conservation and everything. And ironically, this guy has, his own royal jet. I just think it's ironic. I'm like, oh, you're talking about conservation and shit. You have your own fucking plane, Your Royal Highness. I think it's funny.
So listen to some of the word vomit that she has in here about why she did the things she did and the money where it went to and things like that. And Mitsu, you said you watched this and you read everything that she said, but just for everybody who hasn't seen this, listen to this.
But what happened around the pandemic is that this whole other segment, what I don't think many of the tech mafia wives realize is that they were used to set the groundwork for what was called like the reset. What is called
I like how they
generally
call
as, like,
themselves
the
tech
reset.
mafia wives.
Right. Like they have their own little group, the
Yeah, like-
tech mafia wives.
It's usually not a good thing when you refer to yourselves as the mafia wives.
The ultra rich billionaire mafia wives with unlimited resources. But what will they do with those resources? Let's find out.
Consolidate
By
power.
the
Well, more than that, they want to change. They want to change things, Flash.
Well, somebody in the chat got it right. What's the real carbon they want to reduce? You.
Humans.
by the Klaus Schwabs
Like
of
the
world.
Great Reset.
The Great
Yeah.
Reset. Yeah. They openly talk about this Great Reset.
Yeah.
So the tech wife mafias, I believe, were kind of being conscripted in many ways, and their money especially was being conscripted in to set the groundwork for the Great Reset.
Yeah. Specifically through
a network of NGO advisors, relationship with Hollywood,
Interesting.
She's
relationship
choosing
with
her words
Davos.
very carefully.
I agree. I agree.
Yeah.
Going through and just thinking about what can I say and what won't get me killed here.
And their own companies.
Hmm.
So if you look at like who's on these boards, who hangs out with each other, how the culture of tech wealth works, like Silicon Valley tech wealth, and that small group of people
Mhm.
responsible for a huge amount of money and a huge amount of NGO
Yeah.
activity across the United States. It's a really small group of people, and it's a really small group of people making these decisions.
Yeah.
Cool. Name them.
Yeah.
Awesome. Like, that's awesome. Who? If it's such a small group of people, name the people. Name exactly who they are, name exactly what they're saying, and tell us exactly why they want to do it. See, it's really, really simple. Really simple. If you have names, name them. Go ahead.
And then completely blind to everything else that's going on and how their groundwork is being used to then enable these other policies, these Great Reset policies.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what this group of women doesn't realize is that in their haste, these women are all very busy.
Yeah.
They have multiple properties. They have tons of staff. They have staff issues, chronic staff issues. Their kids are busy. Their kids oftentimes have some health issues as well. A lot of them.
Isn't that interesting that these kids, these people with unlimited resources, and ideally unlimited doctors.
Oh, it's from all the inbreeding from the past. They wanted pure blood children. A lot of these elites did. Royal family has been doing it for a long time.
Yeah.
What
Marry
did
their
I-
cousins.
Good old fashioned Habsburger.
Yeah.
These poor rich women. That's right. I think that's the right way to say, man. That's crazy. All right, let's continue because what she says here is spectacular. I'm going to speed this up to 1.25 times just so we get through it a little quicker. But how she decided to spend her money here, it's awesome.
Have relationship issues with their husbands.
So there, by the way, if you missed that, all the wives have relationship issues with their husbands. They're all broken. They're all broken people over here. It's all an act.
A lot of them have relationship issues with their husbands. And a lot of them themselves are like medicated on SSRIs and antidepressants and all of that because it's just
A
overwhelming.
lot of women in
Wow.
general, but
Just throw them all under the bus.
huge number of women that are on SSRIs. It's crazy. I don't remember what the number is, but it's a big number.
It's honestly, it's amazing to see her just throw them all out. I mean, I don't know how long she's going to be alive for saying these things, but she's also saying something that we all already know. These people are fucked up.
But why is she saying it? Like, what is the point of coming out now and being like all the tech wives, the tech mafia wives? We didn't do it. We didn't. It's almost like she's like, we didn't know anything. Please don't kill us. Please don't come after us. Like we're like all of you.
Right.
Oh,
We didn't know any better. We didn't
Yeah.
know any better. It goes back to the fucking COVID shit. We didn't know any better. It's okay. But let's see how I want to get to the point where she starts talking about where her money went, because this is the best.
So so it's chaos, and these women find their meaning through their philanthropic work.
Yeah.
And they find themselves. Like I would find myself. That was my self-worth, was my philanthropic work, and I really believed in it.
Mm-hmm.
I really believed that I was giving Black communities a chance to like rise up out of oppression. I really believe that I was helping Indigenous communities rise up out of oppression. And now that I look
This
back
is
and
a
see
lot
how all
of
those
women in
grants were-
general. That's why you see like a lot of women that are so far on the left, because they all think that's like their purpose in life, that they believe they're changing the world.
Oh yeah. Yep.
And making it a better place.
Yes. It's so built around emotion, compassion, right? That's empathy. That's the word, empathy. Or you're not empathetic, right? But then she had a realization here.
communities rise up out of oppression. And now that I look back and see how all those grants were forming, you know, because my version of success is those communities are actually uplifted.
Yeah. Not just more money pumped into them.
Not just more money.
Which
No,
goes into
problems of the
people's
community
pockets.
Oh yeah, because all these NGOs and such, they're not even sending that money to where you think you are.
worse. Crime in the community has gotten worse. Mental health in the Native community, the Indigenous community, has gotten worse. They will even say, the Indigenous community will even say that their biggest supporters in Congress have been Republicans, but yet they continue to vote Democrat.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, that is this, it's like the whole model is broken. The whole model makes everybody worse off.
Oh,
and
there's that.
now we're contending with the freaking Great Reset that we're now
you
realizing is a
heard the-
terrible idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that many of
What's that?
She's doing the vocal fry.
Oh, that's what it's called. Yeah.
Splash's kryptonite, the vocal.
I hate the vocal fry so
in
much.
women, it's a vocal Leela. Futurama
said that
jokes
we're
are
not-
terrible.
There we go.
now realizing is a terrible idea.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that many of our climate change issues are geoengineering issues,
Yeah. Wow.
which is like at the end of the day, they always go to that. They're like, but climate change. And then,
Yeah,
and
that
was
really
like,
is the end all be all. Like, you have to let us do this because of climate change.
yeah. Social justice and climate change. It always boils down to those two things. And it gets progressive women 100% of the time.
It does. It does. So
They care more about that shit than the money they pay in taxes.
Yep.
They will pay more money in taxes.
Maybe that's what people talk about. Oh, you grifters online, right? You right-wing grifters. If I truly wanted to grift, I would focus in on those two big things. I would focus in on climate change.
Well, the greatest thing is you don't actually have to do anything about it when you get in. Just like the student loan thing that they've used multiple times for elections. You don't even have to make. In fact, you can make them pay more once you get in.
Yeah.
So you could just say you're going to reduce it and get rid of it again during the next election cycle, and they'll all follow each other to vote for you.
You know what? Here it is. Here's what we got. Guys,
They love empty promises on the left. It's probably one of their favorite things. Empty promises.
I want to let everybody know, I will proclaim that all support today will go to climate change. And by that, I mean, it will go to the air conditioning in my house or Blabs's house. And that will ultimately cause the climate to change in our house.
What if you get gasoline?
Conditioning.
Well, what if you get gasoline at a cleaner gas station?
Oh.
Is that not like you don't go to the dirtier one because you're saving a couple of cents? Instead, you go to the nicer one that's 5 or 6 cents more. And there's just less dirt in the climate because of that. So you're helping them.
Dang.
Great point, Flash.
Wisdom.
Great point. Yeah, very smart. And I see what you're doing there. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing to see, and it goes back to this idea of social. It says social justice and and climate change. Those two things. Blabs, you've been around lots of women.
Wow. What a weird sentence to say.
Well, no, I'm just saying, why is that? Is this just a men and women thing, a difference between men and women? And then ultimately the men who get associated with it, or it's because they just want pussy and they're scared they're going to not get pussy because, their progressive girlfriend is telling them they need to care about it. And then ultimately, they don't want to lose their girlfriend or whatever. Is that what it is? The guilt?
I guess, ultimately both men and women are led by emotion. One wants to save the world. Well, I wouldn't say, let me try it again. The women on the far left, they want to help those that in need and whatnot. Okay, fine. But they're led on emotions, but men are also led on emotions because they want vagina. So I don't know. It's basically about the same. Yeah.
Well,
But,
the men are just going to lie to get it. So there's a little bit of a difference. So the women actually vote for the policy. The men just say they voted for Kamala, but then they voted for Trump.
Yes.
Well, no, there's a lot of them that voted for Kamala anyway. But besides the point, for me personally, I didn't really know a whole lot of progressive women in college. And even then, we didn't really talk about climate change or any of that shit. Honestly, it was more what do you like in music and stuff like that. Even if they were on the other side of the aisle, I still was able to have conversations with them. So I don't know. I've never really had this experience about the crazy lefties. It's always been online.
I have.
Yeah.
I've known 1,000,003 crazy lefties growing up here in Jersey, and oh boy, yeah, it really is like that. It's especially when I was much younger and growing up here in Jersey, fucking some of them were so this is like George W. Bush. They'd be like, Bush is a Nazi. We can't date if you're dating George W. Not dating George. If you like George W. Bush, if you support Bush, because Bush is a war criminal, he's a Nazi, he's all this stuff. And some of that has carried over to today on both sides of the political aisle, but it really was that vitriolic even back then between trying to just being a conservative dude and hanging out in a very, very liberal area.
Well, we know that the Great Reset is indeed a real thing, as put by what'd she call herself? The Tech Wife Mafia?
Yeah, something like that.
Oh my God, how insane. Care about it starts locally, guys. It starts locally in your community. Start there and kind of go from there. So, all right, let's go ahead and get to our next story. But first, I want to make sure we get to a couple of these supers, guys. Thank you very much for your support today. Once again, all your support today will go to climate change, which is great. Reese came in and says Vendetta was a sequel to Konami's Crime Fighters brawler. I would only pick one character, Hawk, because he had 24-inch pythons that would run wild on the bad guys, brother. Nice, Reese. Thank you. Torgo says, the best beat-em-up options are the free open bar games, free to download from Vitor. Go search them. He has his own website. All right. Thank you so much for the Canadian money there. Appreciate that. Mercenary says
75 cents.
Well, I appreciate that. Mercenary says, worst part of the Rumble rant took my money, but it didn't post. Please look into it, guys. Thank you, Mercenary. Will do. He said, Flash, it's because the elites want us to suffer. Hippie Street Hugger came into the 500 kicks. Says, here's an obscure beat 'em up. Ninja Clown, arcade only, played it as a kid. Ninja Clown, not familiar with that one. Mercenary says Alex Jones is part of the Great Reset group. Oh, okay. Weiss Max says, for anyone wondering, this is Nicole Shanahan, RFK's running mate in 2024. They both got burned hard by the left when she dropped out and endorsed Donald Trump. Thank you, Weiss Max. And Freedom Fries came in with the nice $50 locals plus tip. Says, fuck climate change. This is for the arcade fund. Let's go.
Yay!
Hey, thank you very much. Appreciate that. That's I gotta figure out how we're gonna make this happen now. This is good.
He's writing it down. It's happening. See y'all in March.
We're seeing. Well, just because someone threw out March doesn't mean we need to do it. But
the someone was you. You suggested how about March?
Well, no. So, there was a super chat that suggested March. So.
But you agreed.
Okay. Let's see. March.
See y'all in March.
March question mark right there.
Pending italicized.
They'll make it happen. We'll make it happen. Okay, let's go ahead and get on to our next story over here because this is just absolutely silly. Now, look, we all know the saga behind Hasan Piker, right? He shocked his dog, allegedly. And there was a big controversy about this everywhere except on Twitch, where he has yet to be banned. It's amazing. Surprise, surprise. Well, what's odd about that is apparently they are now banning people who are telling jokes about this on Twitch, including Meat Canyon. Have you heard of Meat Canyon before?
I've watched a couple of Meat Canyon videos of all people.
Well, there's Meat Canyon. Look at that guy. It's a big old Meat Canyon.
Lives up to the name.
Yeah.
He's apparently been unbanned.
Well,
He
good.
looks like
Just
Belushi.
happened when the show started.
Well, good. I'm glad he's been unbanned, but he shouldn't have been banned to begin with.
No, you're right. Yeah.
So he was on a he was on a podcast and he was talking about jokes here. Actually, let me switch this back really fast because I just lost the audio to it. Let me pop this up one more time. But there are this was him talking about collar gate or dog gate or whatever it is you want to call it. Let's just see what he had to say and what potentially got him banned.
For every dog, it does that thing like in a cartoon where they eat it and their belly goes really big for a second and it goes back down.
I mean, then I guess it'd be okay. But then, according to you, they would go to hell when they die.
Can dogs drink bleach?
I think that's a bad
Hasan
thing.
Piker Google search be like. I'm joking. Cut that.
Can dogs drink an electric collar? Can dogs?
Honestly,
Pretty benign.
pretty tame. Pretty tame right there. But I thought that we should probably challenge that. And I think what I'd like to do is I'd like to say the exact same joke. We are live over on Twitch right now and see if it gets us banned. I think
that it wasn't that, but people mass reporting him.
Potentially. For what
Because
though?
I feel like that would be more logical sense, that they don't like that he was making fun of Hasan and all the Hasan simps and fans went over and started flagging his channel.
We make fun of Hasan every day.
Yeah, but we're not the same
Yeah.
size as Meat Canyon.
I don't know. We got a pretty good size. I mean, we're pretty good over on YouTube and Kick, but everywhere but Twitch. But we don't really push Twitch, you know? We haven't tried to grow on Twitch for good reason because they're a bunch of fucking hypocrites, right? And by the way, you guys watching over on Twitch, we're glad you're with us. Please go somewhere else to watch. But we're glad you're watching us wherever you're watching us. But I think I'd like to see if we do potentially get banned for such a benign joke here. Here you go.
I just want to add to what Blabs said.
Yes.
Hasan's fans are fucking retards. So
Yes.
that anything is possible there. And they have to be retards because he does not do anything he doesn't practice anything he preaches. So how they're still there, I don't know. You would think that they would have got very upset over that stupid thing he did when he went gambling at the horse track.
Oh, yeah, with the
He's
horses.
just throwing out $30,000 and
animal
saying,
rights.
living the real capitalist lifestyle there. And nothing happened.
No.
So
30 grand he dumped on a horse race?
I don't know if it was 30 grand or 30 grand in Chinese money, which would be like 4,000 or 5,000.
Yeah.
Something like
Anyway,
that. But that's
couple
still a
$1,000
ridiculous amount.
minimum.
That's still a lot of money. That's a lot. Most people can't afford to go spend $5,000 at the horse track.
No.
Yep.
No. And to be clear, everybody, I'm not saying we're the size of Meat Canyon by any means, but we got a lot of people that tune in on us on a day-to-day basis, about 3,000 to 4,000 live viewers, and I think that's pretty okay. I think that's pretty exciting. We're very thankful for every single person who tunes in, wherever you're tuning in. So, but I do want to just let's see if we can let's get the rookie numbers up over here. Let's make sure we hear the joke, and I'm going to escalate it here. Let's see what we got.
I'm joking. Cut that.
Here, let's see what he wanted to cut here, real fast.
I'm joking. On Piker Google search be like.
Fucking laugh.
Laugh
That
sounds like
laugh.
a freaking car engine dying.
I agree.
Go to hell when they die.
Can dogs drink bleach?
I think that's a bad
Hasan
thing.
Piker Google search be like.
Can dogs drink bleach? Hasan Piker Google search. Hey, Hasan Piker is a giant piece of shit. I just want to put that out there. That's not a joke.
True scumbag. Yeah.
Yeah. And there you go, Twitch. Go crazy. Okay. Anyways, so that has led him to be banned. Now, obviously, he's been unbanned, or not obviously, he's been unbanned since we started the show today, which is great. But once again, should not have been banned to begin with, right? But there was more here. And this is, I want to be clear, this is all speculation at this point. I think it's important to point this out. But there's more on Piker. And look, we know that Hasan Piker is a fucking fraud, right? You talk about him flashing that money out, right? He's a champagne socialist over here who made all his money through capitalism over here. And we also know that in the past he had his, bro science? Did you ever seen that before?
Yeah.
Mitsu?
Yeah.
That was with the professor, right?
Yes,
he was in
He
that.
was the professor.
Oh man, I remember bro science. That shit ruled. Now I'm sad.
He was the brofessor. Yeah, that was his thing. And he'd come out and he'd say all his things. Then he just totally shifted, right? He would be called toxic masculinity, right?
Oh
But
my God.
a former college classmate of Hasan's, now this is all alleged right here, is going viral on Destiny's subreddit calling out Piker's past. He says, I went to college with Hasan, and here's what he's really like. And he post accusations about Piker and the fraternity, and includes tweets from former fraternity brothers also throwing accusations of creepy behavior here. And you can kind of see him right out of college here. And this has been upvoted many, many times. But what it pretty much says is that he's really, 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 really fucking rich. And he said he was a member of TDX, one of the largest and wealthiest fraternities on campus. The fraternity house was $1 million mansion, and they had a horrible reputation on campus for being rich douchebags, which can be seen in reviews at the time. I can confirm that these reviews are real. They were a fraternity completely obsessed with partying and creeping on women. I've heard stories about the brothers making girls feel uncomfortable and unsafe. Hasan was not, I'm sorry?
I said,
Yeah, Hasan was not an exempt from this description. In fact, he was known for it. Now that Hasan has become a wealthy socialist grifter, many of his fraternity brothers now hate him and post about it on Twitter.
Nice.
Some criticisms are tame. Others are more serious, with Hasan bragging about threesomes and getting banned from a house for slapping girls. It says Hasan spent his 4 years in college trying to break down doors and rape girls. And these are, yeah. And these accounts
are some serious accusations. I will say that. Like, again,
Yes.
like this is just like a he said, she said. No, I don't doubt that he has done some very shady things in college, but these are some serious things to say.
I agree. And this should just be taken as a grain of salt at this point.
This is the kind of stuff where somebody would get Me Too'd if we were still doing that thing.
Oh,
remember that?
1,000%.
Yeah, like one of these is enough to get him Me Too'd. This is a laundry list, a cavalcade of dumb shit he's apparently allegedly done.
Yeah. Eric in the chat says, you mean the movie, says, just looking at the dude and his personality and how he carries himself, these accusations aren't surprising, right?
Yeah.
You know,
I don't want to say anything, right? Because like I don't want to be like, I totally believe it, because again, very serious things to say. But I wouldn't put it past him just based on everything he said, how he talks about certain people. Yeah.
Right.
Not far-fetched.
Well, there is a lot here, and this is there's more here. Talk about like him being like a sex pest and things like that. This is more here, and pictures of him with arms around women and stuff. And this was a major scandal at the time, and he's obviously tried to distance himself from the fraternity in recent years, mostly because it conflicts with his leftist socialist image. While this is true, there's a bigger reason. In 2017, after Hasan graduated, his fraternity was involved in the death of a student. Now, once again, this is after he graduated, but this kind of gives you an idea here of it. So they served a bunch of alcohol to a minor, and that minor walked home, got lost, ended up getting hit by a train. So yeah, pretty rough. So look,
okay,
it's all rumors and accusations here, but at the same time, you see how he acts. You see the even the pictures online. There's pictures of this dude. And look, I'm not saying we all didn't do stupid things in college, right? But you know, there's Hasan Piker, threesome bet. Yes, I got it. You know, this is his own posting here. Just saying, douchebag's a douchebag.
Yeah,
I don't see the appeal in him at all. To this day, I still don't get why people like him so much. I'm still trying to figure it out.
I agree. I very much agree. I don't understand it at all. And people say he's so handsome. He has to have a ridiculous PR company to handle to run PR for him.
I mean, look,
You can afford it.
puff pieces on him all the time from mainstream media now. Like there was one that was it came out like a week or so ago. And before that, there was one a week or two before that. They were trying and probably still are to pump him up to be like, because they desperately want some kind of Joe Rogan podcast level influencer on their side. So they've been trying to pump him up. They kind of backed down a little bit during the dog shit, but most of that is kind of unfortunately blown over.
Will we see a day where Hasan, I mentioned like him having a great PR company, like he does. He has literally one of the biggest companies in the world running PR for him, Twitch. Yeah. Like literally Twitch and Amazon is running PR for him. So like, holy shit. Yeah, that is silly even to think about. But yeah, Blabs, I saw this in the chat. Why do women find him attractive? Do you have any idea? Like, and don't look at it from Blab's perspective. Look at it from other women's perspective.
I don't think he's like super duper ugly at all. I would say he's probably like average or whatever. But his personality and everything and the way he carries himself to me is just so unappealing and very unattractive. Not to mention that he's kind of a hater. He hates
I mean,
certain
look
people.
at most of the men on the far left. A lot of them look like that Vaush guy. You know?
He's terrifying looking, that one.
Yeah. And then you have him. Like, and he's a big guy. It's not
For you.
What is he like? He's at least over 6 foot, and he's pretty muscular.
Who's that, Hasan? I mean, he's a handsome man, Mr.
6
Garrison.
3 inches.
Yeah, but that only takes you so far. Eventually, there has to be some sort of substance behind it, and I think that's part of the reason they've probably
being good looking.
Yeah,
can take you very far in life.
Yes, again.
So,
but it will only take you so far.
And not to mention, like, he's got all this money to make himself appear better looking. For example, the clothes, designer company, everything like that. You know, it obviously helps your image when you're able to make yourself presentable to the best of your ability. The haircuts, whatever it is. So, like, he can afford it. I don't really think he's very attractive. I would say he's not, especially his personality. Really, I think he's got little man syndrome. So.
Do you think that he just found something that was working? Like he maybe had some sort of socialist. He said something on a stream one day and was like, "Oh, that's good. That works." And saw a little bit of money roll in. His audience grew a little bit because I mean he started on what Young Turks. Is that how he got to start? And then he kind of brought his audience over there. So I don't know. You just wonder. Like, how did he make such a dramatic shift, and why is his audience so like? If you said it, Mitsu, all these things, his audience would, if it was literally anybody else, would be flipping shit over this.
Oh yeah,
and they would go after them with fucking pitchforks and fire, but because it's the golden boy, because it's the golden child. Like we talk about privilege. I've never seen someone more privileged in my fucking life than that guy.
Think about it like that. Would they have pitchforks if the person is successful? Because look at Destiny and all the shit that he's been in. Like this has not changed his audience numbers at all.
No,
nothing has changed, and he's been accused of some really, really bad shit. Vaush even with the horse thing and all that stuff. Like nothing seems to affect them at all.
I don't understand it. I don't think we'll ever understand it. I think the only way to truly get to the bottom of it is to go to Twitch and just ask them straight up. Be like, dude, what? Like, can you walk us through, please?
In fact, now that I think about it, who was that Democrat politician that was like saying that white people's kids need to die?
Oh, son of a bitch! I should.
They
know
fucking
this.
elected him.
Oh, down in Virginia, Jay Johns, I want to say is his name. He was supposed to be the Attorney General, and he had a series of text messages where he outlined to somebody who even identified him by name after he said, "Please stop, Jay Jones, thank you." Please stop saying this, Jay Jones. And he's like, I don't give a shit. I want them dead. I'll kill them. I'll put 2 bullets in their head. And they elected him. Fucking Virginia, man.
They don't stand on anything.
No.
I mean, I'll kind of give them that. They will put everything aside to get their cause through. Does not matter who the person is, as long as it pushes that message that they want pushed. They don't stand on any ground. They have no morals. As long as it's working, get it through. This is why they're so much more successful than the right, because the right just fights with each other while they're pretty damn united.
I think both sides think that the other side is more united than the other side. I think that it depends on who you talk to.
Are we united? Because we've had all 3 levels of power in the government and have done fucking nothing.
I think it depends who you talk to. If you talk to people who are left, they're going to say, "Oh, the Republicans are so organized. We never do anything." And if you talk to people on the right, they're going to go, "Oh, liberals are so organized. We never do anything." I think you'll hear it from both sides, because there's always people who want more to be done. You know.
Yeah.
But you know, it is one thing that's not being done is a Hasan Piker ban on Twitch. That's one thing that we can all agree on. Marmalin came in with the 10, says, Creepcast is amazing. Meat Canyon is great. Very good horror artist. It is his show Creepcast with Wendigoon. They read horror stories from Reddit, No Sleep, and internet, etc. Thank you, Marmalin. Appreciate that.
By the way, I did send that message to Michael for Mercenary. And Mercenary, if you're listening, he says he passed it on to Billing. So it is being looked at.
Awesome. Pookie Malibu says not huge. Malibu. Pookie Malibu says, but definitely above average. Giggity. Well, thank you for the 5.
Thanks, Pookie Malulu.
Malulu. Chibi says women take too much synthetic pills that change their brain wiring and feel attracted to those kind of men. Thank you, Chibi.
Women take a lot of shit that changes them hormonally and everything, like the birth control stuff.
Yeah, so whenever you have a complaint and you go to the doctor, I know this from experience, right? I was like, okay, I'm having this issue. Oh, have you tried birth control? Have you tried this? Have you tried that? And it's always, they just want to pump you up with drugs instead of some other natural way. And I'm like, no, thank you. Bye. Yeah, crazy.
Yeah, I don't hate taking pills. They want to give me something for my arm. I'm not taking that shit.
Oh, yeah, all they want to do is pump you up like you're a pharmaceutical baby. That's it. Crazy.
Just toss those pills in you, make you a customer for life.
It's crazy.
Enjoy your Prosium.
Dank came in, says, since it's funny to see Blabs look up words on Urban Dictionary, for a change, here is a South African insult to translate in Google Translate. Blabs, can you please do that?
Hang on, I almost got it. Let's see.
I want to read that so badly.
Go ahead.
Swig on my MBA and vlog vir better die.
Oh my! I've gone and translated it.
And that means?
This is gonna get clipped, man. All right, so Google Translate says suck on. I really don't want to say this. It's gonna get clipped. Shit. All right, suck on someone's hemorrhoids and wait for better days. I hope you're happy.
I didn't catch any of that, actually. What happened?
What do you mean? I just said it. You full screened me.
I didn't understand what you were talking about, Labs. Go ahead.
They said that they want their hemorrhoids to be sucked on and wait for better days.
What? Ew.
I don't know. Okay.
Well, you know where the hemorrhoids are, right? It's pretty nasty.
And then they eat the poo poo. They take drugs because it hurts so bad, but they enjoy it.
Game Hunter says that Blackfest photo looks like he's secretly gay. Thank you, Game Hunter. Appreciate that. Okay.
Killed Mitsu.
I did not.
Look how red he is. He's like a tomato over there.
I didn't. Yeah, it's good. Yeah. Okay. There was an interview with Elon Musk that has gone fairly viral, I would say. And he's talking about AI in this. AI and also a second part of it, which I really am looking forward to getting to as well. But when he's talking about this, he had some pretty hot opinions about work. And I want to hear your thoughts on this, guys. Have you seen this yet?
I have not, but to be honest, I'm expecting Elon to just be like simping for AI like he does on Twitter, which I had to mute him multiple times because all he does is freaking grok AI shit.
You had to mute Elon Musk?
I did. I've muted him twice on Twitter now because I muted him and then I was like, let me unmute him for a bit because he was saying something. And then he went right back to the AI grok shit. And I'm like, oh, for fuck's sakes, that's all that's on my timeline. Goodbye.
How is he going to recover from the mute?
He doesn't even know who I am.
All right, let's
He's
see what he
watching
has
right
to say.
now. He's about to tweet out how upset he is. Blabs muted me at Blabs. Watch.
Hashtag rejection.
Rough. All right, here we are.
Hashtag where's Grimes?
Well, I think it'll actually be that people don't have to work at all and it may not be that far in the future. Maybe only, I don't know, 10, I'd say less than 20 years. My prediction is in less than 20 years, working will be optional. Working at all will be optional. Like a hobby, pretty much.
And that would be because of increased productivity, meaning people do not have to work?
They don't have to. I mean, look, obviously people can play this back in 20 years and say, look, Elon made this ridiculous prediction and it's not true. But I think it will turn out to be true that in less than 20 years, that maybe even as little as, I don't know, 10 or 15 years, the advancements in AI and robotics will bring us to the point where working is optional. In the same way that, like, say, you can grow your own vegetables in your garden, or you could go to the store and buy vegetables. You know, it's much harder to grow your own vegetables. but you know, some people like to grow their vegetables, which is fine. You know, but it'll be optional in that way.
So, first and foremost, the idea of optional work in the next 20 years.
Paid.
Universal income.
Yeah, that's what the
What
plan
you
would
would
be.
have to do.
Yeah.
So, thoughts on not working or having it be optional? Does this
But what do you do in your free time? People don't
whatever
have
you
hobbies
want,
anymore.
Labs?
A lot of older retirees do that, though, to be fair. Like, go get a job because they're bored.
Yeah. Oh, listen, I have said this a million times. I think specifically with men, I have known many men in my life who they've reached retirement and they can't deal with it. They reached the goal, they crossed the finish line, they had money to survive, and within a year to 2 years, they're fucking going crazy because they don't have a purpose. And I think that if you remove any sort of labor or work, the ability to build something, create something, do something, I think that you're going to, you know, Elon Musk is always talking about, like, there's a population crisis, you know, we need to have more babies and such. I'm gonna tell you this right now. If AI is doing things so much that work is optional, you're gonna see people like offing themselves because they're gonna be so fucking bored with just doing nothing on a day-to-day basis. That, or it's gonna become fucking Wall-E, where everyone's sitting around on their chair ordering their soft drink. It shows up and everyone's walling around in their waist, and it's gonna look like a fucking episode of Hoarders. I don't know. Nothing about this sounds appealing to me at all. What about you guys?
I would love to have a robot do my housework.
Unless the robot can clean better than I do, I will.
Oh, that's not possible. We know that.
I would still mow the grass though, because I actually like doing that. But
yeah,
dusting, you could fucking take that over in a second. I hate dusting.
It's going to take a long time before it really gets to a point where it's going to replace people in every facet of every job. Like I think he's on point that it'll happen eventually, but within 22 years, imagining robots in factories doing like very nuanced labor work, I'd love it. I would like it a lot, but I don't see it happening. And then the other issue, once you cross that threshold, what does everybody do? I mean, it's whatever your heart desires. If you want to take up wood whittling and make really cool, intricate carved wood whittling things for the rest of your life, do it. And I'll say this much, that's actually not a bad idea, because one of the problems with everything up to this point is when something gets made at first, it's intricate and it's beautiful and it's expensive, and that's to attract like rich people to buy it. And then as you scale it down and you like do mass production and things like that, it loses a lot of that beauty and that intricacy, because you can't spend time carving a beautiful eagle into 10,000 wood things. You just need to make the wood table, right? So if the flip side of this is now we've got a bunch of robots that are making mass manufactured IKEA tables, and everybody has free time to sit there and actually do quality work again, like you used to be able to do, that would be wonderful. But, you know, at the same time, there's a point to be made that like laser machines are already cutting, you know, statues better than anybody ever possibly could over the course of all of human history. So even the most artistic stuff is starting to get replaced by AI too, and robotics as well. So I don't even know where we go with that.
Well, it's funny because I was watching, you know, I was telling you before the show, I went out and I was doing some stuff with, you know, with my dad. I was, he's 78 years old, right? And he's out there doing physical manual labor. And I really feel like if, you know, like we just kind of let him do his thing. Like he's still climbing ladders. He's still going out. Try to, you know, hey, Dad, you're 78. You don't need to be climbing ladders, right? But you take that away from a man, and all of a sudden, you know, the man no longer has worth. They no longer feel valued. And there's so much that is tied to just feeling valued as a person, feeling like you have a meaning. And you know, we were out there doing this physical stuff, and there were some really intricate cuts of wood that were there. And I was like, did you cut these, Dad? He's like, no, I didn't cut these. See, they were done through computer. And I was like, well, you know, it makes sense. He goes, yeah. He goes, well, you know, they're cut way faster, way better, and cheaper, honestly, you know, cut with wood. And then like, that is an advantage of using AI or computers or something, you know, because you're right. They're going to be making statues and such in a way more efficiently. The way things are 3D printed now. I saw a shoe be 3D printed onto a guy's foot in 30 seconds on X the other day. Like that was crazy.
And it wasn't AI?
No, it was a real video. It was from Japan. They were a guy put his foot in this thing, and yeah, it's nuts. Anyways, so yeah, I don't know. Flash, would you get to a point to where you feel like, I think in an ideal situation, you get to the point to where you can work, you just don't have to work, if that makes sense. That's the idea of retirement. You know, retirement is having the option to not work. I think that's a better way to say it, as opposed to just not working.
I'd love that. There's things that I would do. Maybe take back up painting. That'd be something. Would love to get back into that. But, you know, I don't have any time.
Right.
I would find things to do. I'd love to have a million hobbies. That'd be fun. Or just try new things all the time.
Debuff Bluff says that we had a mini version of optional work in the pandemic. Mental health consequences are still affecting us because of that. I think there's some truth to that. I really do. Commodore fan says, my mom's in her early 70s, has the money, but refuses to retire from running a mental hospital as she fears she would get bored. But fam needs her. Hear that? Camel Toe Tag says, 100% right. I've been unemployed for over a year. I have retired from the military, and I'm losing my mind here in the house. but shows like this help. Well, thanks, Camel Toe Tag. Appreciate that greatly. And glad we could help be a little respite for you right here. Epsilon Sama says, I have so many games that I don't need work for purpose. If I get bills paid, my mortgage is paid as well. I would be playing games all day, walking in the woods and looking at attractive women.
I got a big backlog of games.
Good man.
Oh, you're gonna say something else. I got a big backlog of looking at attractive women online.
Nathan
and
says,
there's a bunch of games coming out this fucking week. I hate this. I kind of hate this time of year in gaming because I wish this shit would be spread out throughout the year.
well, they're doing their best to get your fourth quarter Christmas money. You know?
There's you have Metroid coming out this week, and I'm kind of really interested in Octopath Traveler 0 because that's like I like this idea that you can build a town in it. I'm very interested in that game.
Well, maybe you'll have the opportunity to play it once you're retired.
Yeah.
Nathan says, I say it. Elon is full of it. People have always said that we will no longer be working manual labor due to advancements in technology. And what's actually happened is it replaces the art/leisure activities. Thank you, Nathan. Hippie Tree Hugger for 500 kicks says AI and robots will replace McDonald's workers, and Democrats demand AI and robots deserve a living wage at $100 an hour.
Heck yeah.
Waiting for that one right there. Spencer the Frostback says, for 10, says, look up the Mouse Utopia experiment. It demonstrates how UBI will never work. Blabs, see if you can find that real quick. The Mouse Utopia experiment, please. Thank you. Marmalin says, Elon thinks humanity is inherently good, and that is where his biggest fault will always be. Thanks, Marmalin. Matthew says, I'm scared about stuff like this because if jobs are taken away from people, how will we be paid? Hobbies are expensive. Universal basic health care or income right there. Everybody gets the same money. Yes, Blabs.
Quick search. The Mouse Utopia experiment conducted by John B. Calhoun explored the effects of overpopulation on behavior, revealing that comfort without purpose can lead to a societal collapse. There you have it. We've kind of already seen that in 2020, so
yeah, I 100% agree.
Hey, we were talking about dumb women. If you want to pull up that article I put in the private chat, you can see a whole group of them.
Oh, absolutely. Let's get to that here in just a second. More dumb women. We'll get to that in just a second. Adam came in and says, what we need to focus on is higher education for people to fill the empty space in trade fields, because AI will never be at that level for a long while. Humans will always be needed. Thank you, Adam. The Rabble Wrangler came in with their Prime sub for 4 months in a row over on Twitch. Thank you so much, Rabble Wrangler. He says, yeehaw. And Armis says, for a period of time, I made some smart financial decisions and I didn't really have to do anything. After 6 months of finally sleeping, I went crazy and started learning new skills. I think humans are meant to be proactive. Wall-E was a great reference. Thank you, Armis. Appreciate your support, my dude. All right, before we get to crazy women, let's go to, I want to go to one more part of this interview here. And I thought this was just as interesting as the idea of AI taking over work, period. And this is that Elon Musk is now leaning towards the idea that we are living in a simulation. Mitsu, do you have any thoughts on us living in a simulation? Do you think have you ever heard of the simulation theory?
I've heard of it a million times. Didn't they already scientifically disprove that? Didn't somebody very recently run a mathematical situation and be like, yeah, there's absolutely no way that we can be living in a situation. This is it. This is reality. Make it of what you will.
Flash, we live in it. Are we living in that simulation?
No, we live in God's creation.
There you go. All right. Sounds good. Nice. Well, then we won't watch that video. Let's move on to the story that Flash brought us, which is crazy women. And then we're going to get to quite possibly the biggest win in all of YouTube history here in just a minute. All right. We have this from Flash. Luigi Mangione arrives in New York City court for pivotal hearing sporting cuffs and a dapper suit as crazed fans line up. Wait, are we serious? These are...
The video on the other page is much better, but they show all these women walking into the courtroom. Like there's some of them.
What are we doing?
They're literally simping for this guy that shot a guy execution style.
As
And
a
no matter how
reminder-
you feel about CEOs or anything, I don't want to live in a world where it's okay to be executed just
Yeah, that's
point blank on a fucking
crazy.
street.
Listen, Scott Peterson, right up until I'm pretty sure they killed him. Right up until they put him to death, he still got women writing in and still got pictures and still had admirers. And that man literally killed his wife by tying cinder blocks to her legs and throwing her over a boat in Modesto, California, like many, many years ago. Women will just, it's anybody really, but like when you see people do heinous crimes and they are modestly attractive men, women show up. It's crazy.
And that's why nothing that Hasan Piker does will get him canceled.
Correct.
This dude literally executed a man point blank on the street in New York.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand. How are these people so broken? They're sympathetic towards him. Is that what it is? He's handsome. He has nice eyebrows. Is that the idea here?
Yes, that's
Franco
exactly the idea.
brothers.
Mm-hmm.
What's that, Blabs?
He kind of looks like one of the Franco brothers, which is ironic.
Wow, what
It does a little bit, yeah. It's the eyebrows and
What
the,
an
the skin complexion.
Okay. So if you want crazy women, you go and kill a healthcare CEO. Apparently,
But you gotta be good looking to do that.
Yeah,
I guess.
People in
If
the
you're
chat
ugly, no one's
saying
gonna pay attention.
he was terrible as a CEO and did bad things, right? Well, then he should have went to court. Like, I don't want to. You just go up and murder people. Point
Yeah.
blank. That's not a society that I want to live in.
Do you know what's funny? He's the CEO of an HMO, and HMOs profited the most under Democrat administrations. And this guy's going out there killing him, trying to make a communist statement about him. Like, these guys are on your side. You're literally killing your own team. What are you guys doing?
I don't understand it. It's not a world that I'm in. But to see somebody just off in the middle of the street, it seems like a pretty clear cut case. You know. All right, let's go ahead and move on to this other story here in a second. But first, Victus Omega says, "Hey, if AI can remember to put a straw in the bag, I can get on board with our new overlords. put the straw in the bag, huh? You mean the fries in the bag there, Victus?" Matthew says, "Women fall for SKs." What is SKs?
Serial killers.
Serial killers.
Okay. Sunder Stiller says, "Flash, my fellow mowing enthusiast. Mowing the lawn, zen for me. I have a hard time taking lunch breaks. If I didn't work, I would not know what to do. Life would feel hollow." Thank you, Sunder Stiller. I also
love
enjoy
mowing.
Mowing is a good time. I don't know if Mitsu, are you a mower?
I have really bad allergies, so I actually tried to mow the lawn when I was a kid, and my dad forced me. He was like, "Go mow the lawn." So I popped a whole bunch of Claritin, and it did not help. And that was the first and last time I ever did the mowing of the lawn. Sucked.
That's
I really
hilarious.
liked it,
I
though.
just picture Mitsu sneezing his life away as he's driving a little John Deere tractor.
More of a fan of
very close to that.
I'm more of a fan of taking a little THC and then doing it myself, not Claritin, but
that's smart. That's smart. You smart.
What is THC the stuff that's in pot?
yes,
Okay.
Yes.
you noob.
Like I said, never done it before. Don't understand it.
You've never smoked weed ever?
No, I never had any
Well,
of that.
good on you.
I definitely know the smell of it. It's gotten more and more prevalent over the last couple of years. It's become more accepting in society. But yeah,
It's
I've
a
never.
skunk.
I think they're going to change on that, by the way. I really think that support for marijuana legislation is going to take a nosedive very soon. And you're going to see some places where it was acceptable starting to really walk back on that. Maybe not right away, but in the next couple of years.
That's because
I don't think the
it started to get
experiment has been a
everywhere.
success.
Children were accidentally ingesting it. Pets were actually ingesting it. It was
Yeah.
going nuts. People were so they're not.
I just think if you're going to have alcohol be legal, I don't think there's any reason that it should be illegal. Arguably, alcohol is way worse, but we don't need to get into this.
I love that the chat's like, you fucking nerd. Like I'm not shaming anybody for doing it. Like I just never really appealed to me. This hex says, I no longer fear the AI apocalypse because the globalists have devised an ingenious plan to set us back 100 years by collapsing Western society through mass immigration and climate change hysteria. Thank you, Hex. Glad you no longer fear the AI overlords. Zim says, Scott Peterson's death was overturned. He's alive.
Really? Whoa, I can't believe they overturned the death penalty on him. Wow. Fair enough.
All right.
Scott Peterson, what did he? That sounds familiar.
So he sailed from a boat he had in Modesto, California, and he was a handsome man, Mr. Garrison, and he had a pregnant wife. This was very controversial at the time too, because the wife was pregnant, and so they were trying to figure out whether to charge him with 1 count of murder or 2. And he tossed the wife over because he had like a little side piece or something like that. And she found out. The baby, like the mother goes and drowns.
Oh, yeah.
And they
Now I
find it
remember
'cause
this.
the body comes back up to the surface. They find him. They put him up on trial. They give him the death penalty and blah, blah, blah. And what is it? Like women in droves showed up to the court appearances.
Ew.
They showed up to the sentencing. They continued to write him mail and email and all that stuff. Probably even to this day, if he's still alive, he's probably still getting women who are like crazy into him.
Oh.
That was a time.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
It almost sounded like the plot to Double Jeopardy, but then it went different.
Marmalin says CEO was killed. And tell me, what exactly did it solve at all? It's insane to think that is even remotely okay. Thank you, Marmalin. Appreciate that, my dude. And yes, was anything solved?
No.
Just made things worse.
Somebody else just takes his place.
Yep.
We have this from Commodore fan says, I feel like some women have a subprimal attraction to bad boys till pushed to the edge. It took my sister 3 boyfriends and on her 3rd husband to finally wake up.
Jeez.
Oof. Oh. And Sunderstiller says, I've also done to pot moment. It didn't turn out well. I always diagonal it in a different direction every time my life.
It's been really strong.
I just think the pot for pain relief.
Circles.
Thank you, Sunderstiller.
You didn't mow the lawn, honey. You just mowed your initials. What's that all about?
Signed his crime.
Super Cuban says UBI needs to have funds for hobbies and activities to keep people from going crazy. The Romans figured it out. It's bread and circuses. Thank you. We have this from Hippie Tree Hugger. Our big old kick supporter says they're broken because progressive ideology. It's absolute brain rot. If you don't 100% agree with them, you're racist phobic of some kind. Oh yeah, we've all been there. We all experienced it for sure. And yes, if you're not totally on board with the ever moving goalpost, then you're wrong and you're out. You're out of the club. All right, somebody who's out of the club, who is in a club of his own. Did you see the story from PC Gamer talking about PewDiePie and him being done with playing games?
I'm guessing they're mad about it.
Well, it says, after 13 years of being a gamer on YouTube, PewDiePie has shared that he's done with games right now. I'd rather be doing something else right over here. And PewDiePie, I think ultimately, he is the biggest winner of all time when it comes to the YouTube game. He made a ton of money. He separated out, did his own thing, makes videos whenever he wants to, and now is just being a dad and a husband, which the biggest possible win you could possibly have. That's what everybody wants. You talk about somebody who has purpose. PewDiePie has purpose over here. So let's go into this. 8 years ago, a video titled "Why I Don't Play Video Games Anymore" was uploaded to the PewDiePie channel, explaining the reasons behind the lack of Let's Play videos. Since then, his channel has adopted into a more lifestyle blogging and the occasional hobby vlog. Of course, there are a few games sprinkled in, with the most recent video featuring GeoGuessr. But aside from that, it's not the content you'd expected to see 10 years ago. And like, if you're still making the same content you did 10 years ago, I mean, come on, what are we doing? You know? You're stuck in a rut. That's your audience captive if you're doing the same thing you were 10 years ago. That's all I'm saying. There's a good reason for this, though, which PewDiePie explains in a November newsletter. He said, since becoming a dad, everything does get evaluated differently. Every hour has weight now in a way it didn't before. One of the biggest things I've decided to drop was video games. But here's the thing. If I really wanted to, there'd be plenty of time for me to play video games. I've just decided that if time is limited, I'd rather be doing something else.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
I don't play a lot of video games because I got little kids. I'd rather be spending time with them.
I 100% agree. I 100% agree with this thing right here. It says the post continues to explain that while he still plays 30 minutes or so video games every now and then, but claims that the days of logging dozens of hours in one game are over. This isn't just due to him being a father either. Felix continues to say, ties directly into my YouTube channel. Since I've been so preoccupied with YouTube and gaming, I haven't actually done much to build myself and grow. So right now I'm in a different mindset where I want to learn right here. So yeah, I mean, he had kids. His life changed for the better. He became a dad, a husband, and all of a sudden, these things that he grew up playing, that he built his career on, don't matter as much. I don't know. I think there's nothing wrong with this, and I think that he is the ultimate winner, as I said before. Once you have a kid, your life gets better because it's no longer about you. You become a lot less selfish, and it's more about helping out literally your family. And family is the most important part. Look, people talk about like, oh, Craig, you don't play a whole lot of video games anymore. Play games when I want to. I'm just like PewDiePie. Like I play them when I want to play and don't play when I don't. And at the end of the day, the most important thing for me, there's a reason why I don't stream in the evening. It's because I want to hang out with my family. Right? I don't do a whole lot of stuff on the weekends because I want to be with my family. Right? That's the most important thing to me. Is so I totally 100% relate to what PewDiePie is saying here. Y'all's thoughts?
Yeah, I agree.
think it's great. Yeah, he is truly the winner. Everybody would love to eventually get out and move on to their next phase of life. It's not necessarily that he doesn't love video games. It's not the point. It's that there's so much more to life going on right now. And at the same time, too, he got out at the right time. There's a few games like, what is it, Flash? You were going to say there's some games launching this week and stuff like that. And the Marvel Cosmic game looks really good. But by and large, it's like, what? I don't know what there is to get excited for. So if he's moving on to new facets of his life and his career and where he wants to take things is great. And in a personal note, thank you for the retweet years ago when I tweeted out a report card for what is it? I used to, what is it? Remember when E3 used to do their things? I create a report card every year and he retweeted one at the end of it because he agreed with it. So, thank you, bud.
He does also say, I don't know if you read that. I don't remember if you read that part where he says, like, I still squeeze some in, like 30 minutes here or there. Totally relate to what he's saying there.
Yeah, for sure. You get it in where you can. And like, so the way I look at video games at this point in my life, I look at,
sorry, I was gonna say that's why I play more Steam Deck and Switch than anything.
Sure.
Because I can literally squeeze those in somewhere at times, you know?
Yeah. So look, we talk about games on a day-to-day basis, but the way I look at games in my life, I look at games as kind of like a palette, like a color palette that allows me to create more content about things. Like, you notice we're doing Queen of the Wii, right, this weekend. That's going to be a really great time. We did King of the Cart, right? That classic old school gaming. I still very much love that, which is why those are the type of things that we do with side scrollers, and we're going to be doing more and more. But we're going to be doing more gaming content in 2026. But it's not like if you're looking for the latest Let's Play or the latest thoughts on, you know, whatever the new hot game is, you're probably not going to find it here, right? That's not to say we won't work with people who do that, right? We absolutely will. But you know, if we can use gaming as a canvas to create great culture, great fun, then we want to do that. And I know games. I love games. I love what games have done for me and my career. And you know, but I have other interests as well, which is why this show is a little bit broader than just games. Is why we talk about entertainment and culture. And you know, I think if you've been doing at a certain point in your life, I think a lot of people they relate to what PewDiePie is saying here. where they have kids and they all of a sudden, well, should I go grind to level 76 on Call of Duty, or should I hang out with my 3-year-old and play blocks? You're going to get way more time and you're going to get way more enjoyment out of playing with your kid, you know, way more memories. And you're going to remember that than the achievement you had, than that, you know, from getting that, you know, double kill or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, there are more important things in life. And I know that people, oh, sorry, it's the reality of it. PewdiePie won. He's 100% right. So, good for PewdiePie right there, man. And by the way, the response to this is exactly what it should be. I mean, some people are idiots over here. Like, PewDiePie has been one of the most interesting YouTubers to watch evolve over the decades. I'd argue the content has been posted the last 3 to 4 years has been the best he's ever did, both entertaining and informative. Then video games came in. Says he took the L because he lost to T-Series. Do you guys remember the T-Series PewDiePie thing?
Yeah, that was fun. That was fun.
Yeah. There you go. It's right here. It's not an airport. You don't have to announce your departure. Oh my God. So fucking ridiculous. Okay. There we go. We have this from Game Hunter. Says, Yellow Flash, have you played the Star Ocean series?
Yeah, they're good. I like them.
He also says, Size Goals needs a t-shirt that just says over here. Is that something I say a lot? Over here?
I'm over here now.
Pay attention. So I'll pay attention now.
Okay.
Over here.
Over here.
Over here.
All right.
Over there.
Over there.
All right. I think that's let's see. Do we have any other quick? Oh, you know what, Blabs? I do have one more story for you.
Oh.
One more story. And Flash, I know we running up on 1 o'clock. So if you'd like to roll out, you're more than welcome.
Yeah, I gotta go.
Sounds good. Get your stories done, buddy. Everyone go check out Yellow Flash 2 over on YouTube. Go find him over there. And
Thanks for having me.
All
See you
right.
guys.
See you, buddy.
Have a good one.
All right, Blabs.
Yo.
Blabs, when we first came to Texas, when you first came here, you were like, hey, I gotta see this Buccees thing. And actually,
yes.
I think I actually took you because you didn't quite understand.
I didn't. I was ignoring what you were saying years ago. I was like, yeah, whatever. Look at these eBay emails.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you didn't quite get it, right?
No.
Mitsu, are you familiar with Buccees?
I know of it. I don't know anything that they have. I've always wanted to learn though, because I'm just not from that area.
I really miss the roasted pecans. Can you bring me some?
Roasted pecans?
Pecans.
All right.
Oh, I can't pecan with this right now.
I'm just gonna not even gonna deal with what you're saying right now. But I saw this video and I thought, yeah, here we go. Check out this guy here.
This right here is why white liberal women must be stopped.
It's a great intro, by the way.
I've seen this before. She goes off about Buccees and how it's racist.
Let's check it out.
Must be stopped.
I'm at Buccees right now, and I just am looking for an explanation of what the hype is. Like, this is hell. Everyone's like, you gotta go to Buccees. This is like a Cracker Barrel and a gas station vomited all over each other and then made the ugliest clothes you've ever seen. I'm actually...
Oh, that shirt's dope.
I was gonna say,
yo, I want that shirt.
Everything she just described sounds awesome. I just want to point that out, right? Right, here we go.
Ugliest clothes you've ever seen. I'm actually horrified because I think this is what Europeans and other people around the world think of when they think of American culture, like in a dystopian way. Like, no, it's real, and I'm in here right now, and what is this? I'm so scared.
America.
Yeah, you're right. It's fucking America. I'm so scared.
Of what?
Of what?
A freaking pulled pork sandwich gonna come out and bite you?
Where did Buccees get you, young lady? Where did Buccees touch you?
Or beaver.
Yeah.
Oh,
wow,
boy, I
Blabs.
wish I could car crash you right now. Wow, that joke.
Wow.
Wow.
All I remember to do is all
Are
lined up.
you proud?
Goodbye, everybody. Good night.
Just a
She's on
cane
fire.
small I just pulled Blabs off the fucking stage.
Let's see where else this goes here.
The excitement surrounding Buccees as an institution is an indicator of the state of the mental health of the citizens of this country. I think if you are excited about Buccees, you need to go see a therapist. Walmart has been topped. The hell?
Okay, go ahead. This lady here. He said it. He said it correctly at the start. This is why white liberal women must be stopped. Oh my gosh, that lady is. You know what? I'm going to say this as a resident of Texas. You're not welcome at Buccees anymore.
Go home.
Get out of here. Get the hell out. You're not welcome. We don't want you here. You don't get the toasted pecans and the pulled pork sandwiches and the giant 96.
Hungry, dude.
No, you don't get the 96-ounce Coke Zeros. You don't get the extra clean bathrooms. You don't get the crazy ass shirts. You get none of it. You don't get the candy wall. You don't get the welcome to Buccees wall.
Presses.
What, there's a candy wall?
You don't get any of it.
What the fuck is Buccees?
It's heaven. I really want a pulled pork sandwich. I haven't really eaten anything all day.
Oh my god.
You don't get it. She's not allowed. You're out.
Sit with us.
If you come in with this haircut, looking like this, and your super feminist attitude, you're not welcome at Buccees anymore. I'm the official Buccees ambassador of this show.
Damn.
All
Bucky
right?
band.
I'm just get the fuck out of here. You're not welcome. That's right. You get nothing. Good day, her.
I said good day.
Why don't you go back? Yeah, go back to Target while you're at it. Good old Target over here.
No, they can't. They boycotted Target too.
For
Probably
what?
Because they got rid of all the freaking trans bathing suits.
They got rid of all the trans bathing suits and the LGBT
Darn.
stuff, so they all canceled their Target cards.
Oh no.
I kind of want to see what this
Anyway.
guy's to say. I haven't actually watched the second half. Let's see.
Now you might say, oh, she never said she was a liberal. How do you know? Trust me. I know. These are the kinds of people where they act as if they're always above something else, right? Now, for those of you who don't know, Buccees is an amazing gas station / convenience store started here in Texas, and it's a place that many individuals will choose to go out of their way to go to because they have really inexpensive gas. They have like a full service restaurant almost in there that you can get all kinds of merchandise in there. Just a really great place. It's a really iconic stop, and they're expanding all over the country, right? They have some of the cleanest bathrooms in the world as well, I'll tell you this. But this individual, right, she can't allow you to just enjoy something nice and normal. She has to act as if she is better than, oh, look at this. I don't understand this hype, right? And then she goes a step further and talks about how this has something to do with the mental health of the country, as if white liberal women weren't the prime examples, the poster children for having some sort of mental health condition as actually evidenced by scientific studies. But
yes!
He's right.
Yes, he's nailing every little bit of this. My God, this guy's a king. Good Lord.
Love this dude.
She like
Funny,
this.
I bet you this chick works at like freaking 7-Eleven or some shit.
Sephora.
Yeah, no.
Sephora's a better bet. That's
No. She is some lower tier middle management at some company in the city.
Starbucks.
She's a shift at Starbucks, yeah.
The barista.
She will not write Charlie Kirk on your cups when you go through because those seem problematic. But yeah, she is the epitome of the liberal white hoity-toity, just nose in the air, holier than thou. I'm better than you, and I don't get your southern shit. Get it out of here. Nonsense. I can't stand her. I can't stand that lady. I've never met her, but if I did, I'd punch her in the ovaries.
But these kinds of people, they are the ones who have this elitist mentality.
By the way, in Minecraft.
Right? Like they can't simply enjoy something nice, normal, and down to earth for what it is, and they have to go out of their way to try to ruin it for people like you and me. And that is the prime example of why white liberal women really must be stopped. If you agree, let me know.
I agree. I agree with this guy. I agree. Man, it's so weird. And Blabs, I know we've talked about this on the show all the time, the white liberal woman. And you're like, oh, no, it's not all. No, Blabs. It's white liberal women. They're the root of everything. No. The white liberal woman starts it all because the man is pussy whipped. It's a trickle down.
So the man allows it because the man was originally in power. Sorry.
Oh, don't get started on it.
Facts. I don't know
Blabs.
how come we keep arguing about this.
Blabs.
Who was in power first?
This is like a chicken and the egg argument.
Blabs. At the end of the day, nothing gets done without the penis and the vagina. We all
Sounds like
understand
two to
this.
tango. So instead of blaming one, we should just be like, they're both equally at fault here.
The man is at fault because he thinks with his small head, and the woman knows it. So whatever decision you think
better, Craig.
Whatever decision you think that the man made, let's be real, it was made by the woman. Because
right.
if
telling yourself that, it's all right.
Chat, just saying. It's all emotion. That's all I'm saying. All right, there we go. Anyways, go to Buccees. Everybody but her. You're not welcome anymore.
No.
All right. Hey, guess what? Look at this. Crowder and Louder came in with a 20. Says Craig and Blabs are the real deal, and I'm here for you guys and games. Let's go. Thank you very much, Crowder and Louder.
Thanks.
Appreciate being the real deal. Soul Silver says, I have been to Buccees before, and you Texans should deport her out of your state ASAP. Oh, she's gone. She's out. Deported. Going back to Guatemala or whatever. Sunderstiller says, I'm wearing a Charlie Kirk shirt today, and I was wearing a Crowder shirt yesterday. She would hate me. I need a bitch and side scroller shirt. We'll go to sidescrollersmerch.com. You can pick some up. We don't, talking about maybe doing a little bit more merchandise in 2026. So Spencer the Prospect says they need to build a Buccees here in the northmost Texas, Alberta. I don't know if it's going to be making it up to Canada. I don't think Canada can handle Buccees. And Lane says, is there a stereotype about dodging accountability?
I think it's a women joke.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lane. All right. Great place to wrap up today. Blabs, why are you in Florida?
Because we have Queen of the Way on Saturday.
That's right. We are getting prepped for our big event this weekend. It's Queen of the We. See these four ladies fighting it out. You see Kay, you see Meggie Moo, you see Blabs, and Lady Desiree in her stock photo right there on the right. The special event, Side Scrollers Plus, Queen of the We, Saturday night, 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern. If you haven't yet, take advantage. Today's the last day. Last day, goddammit. Use promo code DEAL over at sidescrollersplus.com. 50% off. It is literally the most we can do, literally on the back end of locals. That is the highest we can offer as a discount. Today is the last day we were offering it because we initially did not want to do a Black Friday deal, but you guys have forced us into it, so we will. So use promo code DEAL. Watch Queen of the We coming up this weekend. It's going to be a great time. You also get access to all the Real Game Awards stuff. Category nominations are now closed. We'll be announcing those categories in the next week. So looking forward to that. And you guys can then begin start nominating for those individual categories. It's going to be good. Lots of good things going on, guys. We're rolling here. Look forward to seeing you guys over on Side Scrolls Plus. Hey, Mitsu, did you launch a channel or anything yet lately?
Yeah, I did over on Rumble, and then I tried to stream on it doing a multi-stream and failed miserably, but when I get everything squared away with it, I will be multi-streaming because I was playing Half-Life in celebration of, fingers crossed, Half-Life coming out very soon, or Half-Life 3 being announced. But yeah, so I'll be doing stuff on that very soon, and we'll see what happens from there.
All right. Give it up for Freedom Fries coming in with the drop of the big old 50 today over on Locals. Appreciate that over on Side Scrollers Plus. We'd love for you guys to join us. You guys have a great rest of your day. We will see you guys tomorrow when we're back at it at 11 a.m. Central Time for the next episode of Side Scrollers. With that said, remember, people are going to try to keep you down. Don't let them. You guys got a goal. Go get it. See you guys later. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
Fatality.